take a picture of what the qualifying was, or if you just want to re-qualify, there was only about 2 minutes left in it.
What's your qualifying?
Okay, this is saying my stream is live again, so we shall see about that. You can blame Tasha's internet for that. Yes, that's better. Call me by my name, damn it. So we should have 12 drivers in there. I'm going to replay that intro video while things are loading up here. I'm trying to freaking redo all of my stream links. Alright, well, my stream should be back open. I don't see anybody in it, so I don't know if that's actually open or not. The level of frustration today is going through the roof. Don't go yet. So we've got 12 drivers here. Where's Moomin? Who's speaking? Oh, okay. Hi. Okay, so Ian looks like he's back in my stream, so it should be open. This might be a bad week for everything since we've had to restart the stupid stream 3 times now. Hopefully, since I'm not hosting, we won't get dropped again. I'm gonna record this time, and if my stream drops, I will just post the video a little bit later. Oh, right? I know, huh? Oh, I can't. Oh, we got movement now. It looks like we can go. So we're back, but I only have one viewer. Oh, two. The viewers are coming back. Yay! All right, we should be good to go here. We're going to shorten our qualifying session to 5 minutes. What'd you say? A one-shot qualifier, so we get an out lap and one hot lap, and let's see how it happens. So we've got Ian out in the Group 1 for the one-lap qualifier since everything has been destroyed here. If you are in the stream and not racing, feel free to chat and say hi, and let's talk about the race. We are still here to benefit Equality Texas. I need to open the new stream and paste that link all over again. Here we go. So now we have the link in the description. We have the link pinned to chat for anybody who wants to donate. If this goes down again, I have everything set up to post the video of it afterwards, which would be unfortunate, but getting it out there at all is more important than it not making it. So we have our Group 1 drivers all out in front now. It looks like they're starting their first lap, their only lap to qualify on. Ian pushing the track limits, getting the tires in the grass there a little, and let's see how his time does. Oh, he's not going to have a good single lap qualifier. That's unfortunate. Look at Nick's time. This guy is made of consistency, super fast. I think I could actually give him a run for his money now in the EDTM if I can qualify in the same split as him this next season. Moving Papa looks like he's keeping pace with Nick pretty well in the Group 1 cars. All the Group 3 cars are backed up. It looks like Hooligan left himself some space there. Matt left some space. Don did as well. So we have 133.2. 133.3 basically for Group 1 qualifier. 133.4. Nick qualifies in second, missed out by 0.15 seconds. Moomin Papa qualifies third. You obviously got a better qualifying lap there, Ian. So now we've got... This is going to be setting up here any minute now. Looks like we've got Vines racing in pole. Hooligan in second place. Miss East third. Pooptown fourth. I am going to work on taking a screenshot of positions because I would hate to see us have to redo this again. There we go. So now we've got it all saved and we're just waiting to start the race. Hopefully everyone's getting their tires changed and getting everything ready. Whenever you're ready. Everybody should know that there's only about 5 minutes in between, so let me post it in there. Ready up. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, everyone. I'm gonna run outside and pollute myself a little bit while we're waiting here. No parade lap on these. No, the parade lap is for the endurance events. No parade lap. Oh, wait. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe they were doing parade laps, but I don't. There we go. Yeah, no parade laps. So I'm going to set my stream on my phone so that I can chat if somebody else pops in. Okay, I'm back. Has it been 5 minutes? Are we all ready to start? Oh, I hate my keyboard. I hate how nothing is working right today. At least nothing has died this time so far yet. And this fan is going to make me crazy. This is blowing hair in my mouth. There we go. And we are off. Finally starting. Good luck, everyone. Looks like we got some labs in these again. Alright, so this has been a fun start watching everybody get off here. So let's go up. It looks like Nick has exploded into first place in the Group 1 cars. Ian, close second. The timing is not working right now for some reason for those two cars. Moomin is 2.6 seconds back from the leader. Okay, so we're just gonna have issues all around today. I'm not gonna be able to see what the timing is, but at least we can watch the race, right? We got Moomin scooching around Ian there. Vines held on to his first place through the intensely laggy start, with Miss East in a close second. It looks like we've got just about 1 second in between them here. Greasy in third place. Looks like he's about 2 seconds back from the leader, 1 second back or so from Miss East. The Group 3 cars are spread out along the track. Everybody's got a little bit of distance until we get here, and we can see Matt getting Hooligan a little bit of a bump draft. A little bit of teamwork between other teams. Oh, we've got our live timing, yay! And so here's Ghost, 2 seconds back from Johnny. Pooptown made it around Hooligan. And we still got about a half a second separating those two. Pooptown goes a little bit wide and gets a little bit swirly, so gave Hooligan a chance to catch up just a little bit there. Looks like everyone has found my stream again that I dropped because apparently I'm having internet issues. I can't host this and stream at the same time. Go back and just look at this car. I don't know how he does this, but he is so creative with his liveries. Love that color change as you spin around his car. I think that is a perfect representation for this charity right now. And we've got Falconer pulling up the rear in the Group 3 cars. No live timing for him at all. But it looks like he's about 3-4 seconds back from Dawn. Let's go up and see where we got some action. And Sophia chasing down Vines. This is P1 and P2 for the Group 3 cars. Come just entering into the infield section of Daytona. Looks like she's gained almost a half a second. This is going to be some tight, close racing here. They are bumper to bumper coming through. Watch the next couple of corners. See who gets the run off of the last corner coming out onto the long straight before the bus stop. And we have Sophia taking a dive to the inside. Nice and clean. Does she get the run to hold on to position? Oh, these guys come through side by side onto the straight, headed towards the bus stop. It looks like Miss East is going to hold on to this one. And let's see just how abusive we get of these track limits here as Vines takes the inside. Oh, perfectly clean. Holy crap. I cannot believe we saw Miss East just take that position back through the bus stop right there. That is some insane, insane moves. Got Creasy back here. I wish I could see their lap times and let's see if he's adding time to it or making up any time compared to them right now. So far, he's on his best, about a half a tenth faster than his last lap as these two go battling it out through the infield again. Vines coming up. It looks like PD's got some lag in their lobby, or my internet is just horrible. I don't know which it is, but they were experiencing it too, so I'm going to assume that it's the polyphony lobbies once again. And so we've got a reversed gap from what we saw the last time coming through here with Miss East following Vines through the first time. Let's watch and see what happens through the exciting corners that we saw this last time. Vines not going through for the same move. Looks like maybe a slightly better exit. And getting into the draft, let's see if he goes for a move right before the bus stop again. I don't know if it's just the laggy or if they were actually rubbing that wall, but Vines goes to the inside through the bus stop again. And we're going to see if we get Miss East with the exit speed to make another pass afterwards. Nope. Not this time. And okay, so we've got Creasy in third place. We've got Peter in fourth place. It looks like they're holding pretty much the same gap, same lap times, watching these two battle up in front of them here. And we've got another pass attempt by Miss East going back into the infield. Oh my goodness, some tight racing. Vines pushing a little hard, gets squirrely. And that's some lag, but it looks like we're swapping positions constantly right now. Oh, that's fun watching Vines jump back and forth like a little teleporter. Holy crap. I don't know how these guys are racing so close together, or if it looks the same on their screen as it does on mine, but that looks pretty intense. And we've got another position change for first place. Ms. East back into first place in Group 3. Nick dominating the Group 1 field, pushing 134.5. Looks like Ian has got that lap time beat by 0.06 of a second, but he has got a 7-second gap to make up, so that's going to be a hard one. And Nick is also on a 10th faster lap, so we'll see what happens with that one. Moomin looking for 135s coming through this time around. These two still battling it out. We are still within 0.2 of a second. Let's go back and watch 7th, So that's 4th place through 7th place in the Group 3 cars here. Everybody is just dancing around on my screen. I'm going to attribute that to my internet connection. We've got about 0.3 seconds, 1.3 seconds gaps back here. Phil Hooligan, 6 seconds back from Ghost at the moment. D-Max Racing with no live timing again. Oh, there we go. 2 seconds back from the Hooligan. And Falconer another 2 seconds back from there. Running on traction control 3, it looks like. And we're going to watch as Nick comes up along the Group 3 traffic as he laps around them. Coming up to him in the infield. So this should be an interesting place to try and get around without losing too much time. Falconer, no problem, got around him. Coming up on D-Max, who is just bouncing all over the track. It looks like Nick's going to get around him, no problem, after the corner. Coming onto the back straight around the turns 3, 4 on the real track, or on the oval circuit. Headed towards the bus stop. Let's see if he can get around Phil before the bus stop. Anybody watching, if you're not in the race, feel free to chat with me and talk about what's going on here. Here to support Equality Texas. This is a benefit event. I've got link posted at the top of the chat, and we also have a link in the description so we can donate and help them keep fighting the hateful legislation in Texas. So Nick is coming up on, it looks like it should be Johnny. Ghost first as we get to the infield. These 3 cars might hold him up just a little bit as he tries to come through. Here comes Cooptown and Johnny. I can't tell if there's actual contact or not anywhere. He's able to get around one of them clean. Johnny holds him up a little bit, pushing to the outside. Can't tell exactly what line he's going to be on. Don't even know if that's the actual line that he is on because of the lag today. So he should be coming up pretty soon to lap traffic again. Let's go back and take a look. These two, 1st and 2nd place in the Group 3 cars, still battling it out within a couple tenths of each other. And Greasy looks like he's beginning to close the gap a little bit while these two battle it out. He's only 2.5 seconds back now. Lap time 146.8, 145.6, and 146.2. So he's got a chance if he can get consistent while these two are battling it out to try and get back up to them. We're separated by a tenth as we come back into the infield turn in. Going for an outside in, hoping to get a better run off of this corner. Side by side through the first set of corners on the infield of Daytona here. You can see Vines making that car as wide as he can, which one of his biggest skills is making that car the same width as the track behind him. Maziz runs wide and pushes Vines off. She's going to do the right thing and wait. So now we have a new leader in Group 3. Creasy has taken the lead. So with a little bit of contact right as Nick was coming through as well. What did we lose? We lost about 3-4 seconds. Greasy was able to get around up into the front, and he is now our Group 3 leader. His lap time looks like he's still pushing He's on mediums doing 146, 147. These two are on softs doing 145s, 146s. So it's going to be interesting to watch these ones come up. So with Creasy having been on the mediums for the first part of the stint, he is now at an advantage, having a lead, 2-second lead, 3-second lead now, over who were in first and second place previously. And if he can hold on to this lead, he's got a good chance of running away with it here. This is going to be the exciting areas to watch. These two have been battling it out this whole race so far. We are lap 9, 15 minutes into the race, and they're still just tenths apart. Peter 6 seconds behind second and third place. Johnny is, what is that going to be? About 13 seconds back, I think. And then we've got Ghost battling to catch up on mediums, 148 lap times. So the lap times are good. He's being consistent, and he's still on the racing medium tires, so he's got a chance of improving position once he pits. If he doesn't run wide, and oh, that's unfortunate to see. Pushing too hard on the medium tires, trying to make up the time. Lost his position to Hooligan, who is catching both on racing mediums to Pooptown. We are now separated by only about 7 tenths of a second after we get going here on the straight. I think 8 tenths. The Hooligan with the consistency, 148, 148, 148. Within 2 tenths of a second on his medium tires the last 3 laps, 4 laps. I'm going to watch these two coming into the infield. Or the bus stop, I guess it was. Alright. Now, let's go take a look. We're going to watch these two battling it out as they go back into the infield. They've already made up that 2-3 seconds to Creasy. They're only 9 tenths of a second behind now going through the infield. The medium tires are going to be slower, but it's also going to hold these two up on the softs if they can't get around him nicely. He's going to want to make his car wide and try and hold them back and keep the lead in through here so that when he switches over to softs and they switch over to mediums, he doesn't have too much work to do to catch back up to them. Watching him pulling back out onto turn 3, turn 4 of the oval. End of the infield. Let's see if they try and work together to get around him on softs. They definitely don't want to be stuck behind him. So he's doing 146.6. A lot of 146.6s and a 148 on these medium tires. So Creasy is lying out here around Daytona today. The Lamborghini, luckily the limits are turned off. You could probably use those limits just a little bit more if you wanted to. Looks like our first pit stop is going to be moving 3rd place of the Group 1 cars. And yes, as Miss Sophia comes in behind Vines, gives him a little bit of a bum draft. Pushing him around Creasy. So, going in 3 and side by side into turn 1 into the infield, going out just a little bit wide. Find is going to take the lead on his soft tires, and it looks like Sophia's move there paid off. She's back into 2nd place with Creasy close behind in 3rd on medium still. We're getting to about the halfway point, so we're going to start seeing more pit stops, especially with these Group 3 cars. The soft tires look like they're going to last a little bit longer, but we're only going to have about 2 more laps worth of fuel left, it looks like, for Vines. Sophia might make 3. Greasy is running on empty, but he's on medium tires, so that's okay. He's got to fuel a little bit more. The Lamborghini likes to eat the fuel insanely. But being on mediums and only 1.5, 2 seconds behind these two, I would not be surprised to see him take this race away here towards the end. Moomin just jumping around Peter. Ian, second car in the pits, switching over from mediums to softs. Here's Phil. We got 9 seconds between Phil and Johnny. And though all of our Group 3 cars are going to be running into the pits. Oh, Pooptown's coming out of the pits right now. And Nick looks like he's right behind Pooptown, going to be trying to get around him. And he takes the inside line, pulling back out onto the oval section of the track. Hoping we don't see anybody running out of fuel. Looks like Creasy's pulling in. He's going to put on his soft tires and see what he can do to make up that time. These two are fuel saving, still battling it out. They're going to try and put in another 1 or 2 laps on their soft tires. Ian just slipping around the inside of these two. Sometimes it's hard to tell if they're working together or trying to push the pressure on. Creasy is now on soft tires, still in third place. Johnny, Peter, Hooligan, and Don all in the pits right now, switching from mediums to softs. Looks like Peter's the first to exit out of that group. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens now. And then Peter coming out of the pits on soft tires. It looks like he fueled up to about 90%. And Moomin just slipped around our first and second place current drivers on their soft tires, trying to get as much as they can out of these tires before they have to pit. It looks like Ms. East might get one more lap out of it after this one. Vines is probably pushing if he stays out on this. And it looks like he's going to push for one more lap. So these two are going to be coming in. And our virtual leader, Creasy, let's see, he's got a 33-second gap right now. Looks like it's going up just a little bit, 33.1. Oh no. Okay, so, are you guys still in? Oh my goodness. So I have lost internet connection again, so I don't know if my stream is still going, but we are recording so we can get back into this. So we're gonna load everything back up here. Go ahead and throw the intro video back on here, made by Pixteca from Hateful Racing. I'm going to jump on and make sure that my stream is still going here shortly. If somebody could comment and let me know if they can still see me, that might be helpful. It says I'm live. I don't really want to cut this one off again.
Alright, let's see if you run like a car or not.
So I have some road construction happening up the street from me, and I'm wondering if that might have something to do with the internet issues that I have been having very recently. As we go through and look at a couple of things, so just check out that intro video again. Go over those current season standings with these guys battling it out here. Hopefully this can get loaded in and we can get back into the action because I can hear them in there. I'm back into spectator mode. And we are back. Okay, this is interesting. So we've got no live timing. What is going on? We've got Falconer up behind Hooligan here. I've got no live timing. I've got no real positions. So I think it might be safe to assume that we've got Vines in P1 with Ms. East a half a second back. Here's Greasy, 5 seconds back. And here's Peter with Nick driving around him. Oh, look at that, we've got our stuff back. So, Peter with 20 seconds behind Creasy. Johnny, another 8 seconds back from him. Hooligan making up a little bit of time. He's going to be our 5th place driver in Group 3 cars. 3.5 seconds behind Johnny. Followed by Falconer, who is, just going a little wide. A little bit of contact between him and Phil Hooligan. So we're pushing here on the medium tires with both of them. And here's Poop Town getting passed, lapped by our Group 3 and 3rd place driver. Here's D-Max. We've got Ghost pushing to catch back up and pass D-Max here as they pull back onto the oval. Poop Town looks like he's on auto drive. Drop down to the bottom of the lap, let these two around. Okay, so here go these two within 0.2 seconds into the bus stop. A little bit of rubber banding. Thank you, PD Lobbies. Oh, wow, that was fun. Alright, so now I'm looking at Phil's point of view. I can't tell what's happening here. I don't know what it showed for him, but he is rubber banding everywhere on my screen. Falconer's bouncing all over the track on mine as well. We've got, looks like, it does look like we're going to lose the lobby once again. Vines is the only car that I see so far that's not going crazy. It's kind of slipping around the track, like... So here's Creasy being passed by Nick. This is about the 3rd or 4th time that the Group 1 cars are passing them around. I wish I could see more lap times. Nick is just flying. So let's go and take a look at these two. This should be real fun to watch with the rubber banding going on in the lobby. And they are being very cautious here with the lag because they don't want to be bouncing into each other because they can't tell where they actually are. And here goes Nick past our leaders in Group 3. So I can't even spectate these guys. And here's Nick. I come back and take a look, and it looks like Vines is in the wall, but he's transported back onto the track. So whatever is going on here, we have Creasy who's made up about a half a second, and without seeing lap times, I can't tell what kind of time he's making up, but he is on the soft tires, and he is catching on to our Group 3 leaders as we speak while they battle through the whole track. So these guys, these two, yeah, I don't think that was a pit maneuver. I think that was lag, you guys. Watching from my perspective, that was intense. All right, so unfortunately, Vines has lost quite a bit of time due to polyphenol digitally lobbied lag is where I'm going to attribute that, because it looked like they were working together, and the next thing you know, he was spinning. So he is now only 2.7 seconds back from the leader. Watching Creasy here catch up. Here comes Ian bumping through Creasy. Let's see how he gets around Ms. East here. It looks like he slowed it down just a little bit and slips around the outside as he comes up to that corner. But Creasy is closing the gap at 1.5 seconds now, coming back onto the oval section of the track before the bus stop. Vines Racing is now 5.7 seconds back from second place of the Group 3 cars. Go back and take a look. Peter still Johnny Hooligan, almost 5 seconds back from Johnny. Falcon are still right behind him. These two have been doing some close racing throughout the second half of this so far, at least. The 33 minutes in almost, and this lobby is so destroyed it's hard to even talk about what's happening. There goes D-Max Racing. I can't see lap times, so this is unfortunate. Pooptown and Ghost battling it out here in the rear for the Group 3 cars. Nick is on a personal best, half a second faster than his previous. Still can't see what his lap times have been, though. Ian in second place, almost 13 seconds back. We got 12 and a half, 13 seconds back between all three of the Group 1 cars this race. Watch, Moomin's going to come up through Creasy and Ms. East, our resident Sophia. Moomin going to take it easy around the corner and wait for the pass until he gets onto the straight. Still gives them space, and he's going to go ahead and wait until we get the oval. So he's just going to get around them real quick and then start heading into the bus stop. So let's watch here. We've got 0.7 of a second separating first and second place in the Group 3 cars. So here we go into the bus stop. Let's see how Creasy handles this in the Lamborghini. He cuts that. If he cut that second half of that a little bit closer, I think he could get a better run off coming into here. The Lamborghini with the straight line speed, who's losing time from his exit. But he's close enough to be in the strip, and the Lamborghini has the power to just push through and try and catch back up to her here. Now watch as they come onto the infield. So he's just made up 2/3 of a second starting into this. Lost it with a little bit of loose coming around the corner there and how to get off the gas. So this is our current first and second place. We've got Creasy on racing mediums and Sophia. This doesn't even look right. This should be backwards. I'm pretty sure he is on the softs and she is on the mediums. Those two are definitely correct. Vine's on softs. He should be on, yeah, this. Yeah, I don't know what my view is showing me. It doesn't, nothing looks like it's right on here, except for the battles going on, I guess. So please make sure you save the replay for this, Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia, please make sure you save the replay for this. She's on mute, so I don't know if she can hear me. She hasn't responded, but you were, yeah. So we've got the back end of the field here on the Group 3 cars, all within about 2 seconds of each other, and just trying to battle it out. And here's Dawn's gorgeous color-changing car once again. What's happening? Creasy looking to get around Miss East here through the infield. Looks like he's only 2/10 back, and he's hoping to get a good exit off of this corner. He's got the power and the straight line speed and the slipstream. There's a chance that he could get past her before they get back into the bus stop. Let's see what happens. It's looking a little bouncy. We are now at 37 minutes into this race. Okay, I have no idea. I'm not even hosting anymore, so PD's doing its lobby thing again. Yeah, I was wondering what happened like that. It looked like you were about 2/10 back, and the next thing you know, you were in the wall and she was gone. And then you were back on track and she was still gone. Alright, so we've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this as Creasy spins around in the infield here. Vine's racing with the chance to get ahead of him. Going into the last lap. There's only 1 minute left and they're only 30 seconds in, so this is going to be the last lap here. Nobody can tell where anything is, so I feel for them in this lobby today because none of this looks like fun to navigate. Ms. East is going to be our first place driver barring any weird incidents. Oh, looks like she waited up or had an accident. I think she's having technical difficulties as well as Vine pulls around Ms. East. And Creasy right behind both of them now. So it looks like Ms. East gave up her first place position. So we've got Vines, Ms. East, and Creasy bouncing all over the track. I cannot tell what's really happening. So Ms. East takes the lead. Vines for number 2, Creasy number 3. Peter looks like he's waiting to come in for number 4 here. He's got plenty of space. Hooligan for number 5. Yeah, watch it. I do, though. Phil looks like he just barely had enough fuel to make it through this. Johnny right behind him. Ghost is going to be coming in about 16 seconds later. And then we've got Pooptown another 4 seconds back from there. Falconer, 3 seconds back. Out of fuel, coasts across the finish line. So just barely made it across the finish line before Don kept up to him. Is my lobby going to break again before this is all over? I can't. Save the replay. Please save the replay. So I don't know what happened with the lobby there. Everything got jumped and bumped around. I need somebody who did not get booted from the lobby to save the replay so that I can go and find it. But apparently the stream works live all the way through. I can't even look at the replay. There's no replay for me to save off of this one because I got booted. So what I'm going to do for this one is go ahead and end this stream. Once again, anybody who watches or was watching, we have the link in the comments and a link in the description to donate for Equality Texas. Before we go here, we'll go ahead and throw the current season standings up on here so you can take a look. Ms. East is going to be coming up in the points. I can't see where she is. I can't read it on this screen, but she's been top 3 every race that she's been in here so far. And so I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the good part of it at least. And I will be doing a review of this race once I get replay upload saved so that we can go through and take a look at the things that happened because I missed too much of it with the lag on my end of the lobby. Anyways, once again, thank you all for joining. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks we have Watkins Glen on July 22nd. So, now, Moomin, you did good. It was a great race. Your car bounced around more than anybody else I saw, but I didn't see you running anybody over. Alright, you all. No, we'll catch you soon, and in 2 weeks we'll see the next race, and hopefully the end of next week I'll do a review for this one since it got so messed up on the stream. I would really like to get into some of the action that I missed and try and diagnose what was actually going on.